what we're trying to do is trying to find businesses that really do have defensive characteristics. So you want businesses that can survive through a cycle. You can have great businesses that can get exposed and go through difficult times. So anything that's, in our view, that's involved things like construction, as an example, is you just got to live with the ups and downs. And, it is hard to kind of generate the sort of returns we're looking for, if you can't be successful through the cycle. We do look for sustainable competitive advantage. It's, something that's been talked about for a long time. Going back to my business school days, I think Michael Porter wrote at Harvard, probably 10, 15 years before I went to business school. So it's been around. It's difficult often to find, and often it's the sustainable part of it. It's difficult to manage. And so we all now talk about how we deepen the moat, et cetera. But that's a classic, important approach to what we do. And so if I think about Silver Chef, anyone can provide financing for hospitality equipment, but that's not our advantage. The advantage is that we have is the asset management. So if the asset comes back, what do we do with it? And it's not, can you repair, scratch and dent, clean it, put it back out into the market? But in our case, we have a very sophisticated network that allows us to sell and re-rent secondhand products. So we really dominate that secondhand market, and that's the moat for us that no one else has been able to replicate. And that allows us, obviously, to provide the equipment finance to small businesses that generally wouldn't be able to access credit. So I think that's key. And the other one really is the people side, and you need talented people. But I think there's been a very strong correlation in our success with leaders of businesses who have been personally humble. And what that means is that they tend to listen. They want to learn. I think they don't take for granted that they know everything. But importantly, when things don't go their way, they're very quick to identify and acknowledge that, and therefore are able to adapt. Every story, every deal has its moments where things don't go according to plan, but those that are more humble seek help, canvass a range of potential answers, and generally kind of get themselves out of it. And those that don't adapt and don't listen and often fall by the wayside.